All right, we are live. Lord, this thing here. Okay, so we can see the comments. I didn't know I would be able to see them. They right here when they
Oh,
come
you
in.
see the comments? Okay, then.
Yeah, it doesn't show you the comments on your side. It should.
I don't see it. I don't see it. Hold on. Nope, I don't see it.
Maybe when they
It's
start
okay.
coming in.
It don't matter. You know what? Like I said, it don't matter. If you see the comment, just ask me the comment. That's fine.
I'm excited because a lot of people say they got a lot of questions for you.
Okay. Hey, cool.
Hopefully, nobody got done for me. I'm just playing. Hey, whoever just joined. I done drank my bottle of water, y'all. And please excuse, I have a 4-year-old, so if you hear him or you see him, he just like to be in the camera, y'all.
It's okay. We cool with that. We good with that.
Hey,
And
y'all.
I am in the shop and everything. So
You
I'm in the
fine.
shop where everything happens. So
Hey, everybody. I can't see who everybody is, but hey.
yeah. I can't see who everybody is either. But hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah, it doesn't show me who are on here. They have to say something, I guess, for me to see them. Oh, it said tap the comment. Oh, okay. You learning something new here. Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Oh, I like this little app. Hold on,
That's
man.
it. That's it. I
To
mean,
all
man,
you people who use StreamYard and y'all ain't tell me about this, y'all dead wrong. Because it's
for
lit.
real. That's for real. They are for real.
And I created a fire intro. When I learned how to put that intro on here, oh my God. Because I actually made one for this live with your article.
Oh
But
man, did you?
it didn't show me how to put it up here. I'm gonna have to
Man,
play around with it tomorrow.
you know what, man? That article was everything. Like, man,
You ought to see how I write now. I write so much better now. I shout to
okay.
myself.
We gonna run it back in a minute because I'm doing fashion shows and stuff now. So
Yeah.
you know, so yeah, we'll run it back in a minute.
Hey y'all. How y'all doing? All right, y'all. So we got enough viewers here. So let's get into this interview, y'all. I'm so excited to be back, y'all. So, y'all, of course, if you do not know, my name is Chantal Taylor. I'm the owner, publisher, editor, all of those good things of the Legacy Magazine Mississippi, where we feature anybody got a story to tell. It doesn't matter if you're a Southern Soul artist, an author, a dancer, anything. We got you covered. I tell people all the time, if you got an animal and your animal can talk, I'm going to feature your animal. It's just like that over here. So today, y'all, we are talking with William Brown, the CEO of Flyyboy University. So I'm gonna let him go ahead and tell y'all a little bit about himself and what it is that he do.
Hey everybody, like she said, we can't see. I don't know who's on here, but first and foremost, like I said, I want to thank everybody who's tuning in, man, who's actually want to be a part of this movement. I told y'all I wanted to break the internet, so that's what we trying to do. But yeah, I'm William Brown, CEO of Flyboy Entertainment. Also, the Olive Branch clothing line, Flyboy University clothing line that's really doing a lot of things. Um, and just an all around entrepreneur. Just I'm trying to do everything that I can to submit what I need to submit for the people that's around me and my family. So that's what it is, man.
Okay. Hey Armand. There go the comments. I told you we was gonna get it together.
That's
Told
my
you we gonna get it together.
that's one of the best promoters in the game. To be honest with you, he started with me. He started with me when he was in 10th grade. So he's literally been with me since he's been in the 10th grade, man. So I salute him, man. Like hard working, whatever go up, he gonna promote it. It no matter what, and he fly boy to the court. So what I'm saying, salute to my little dude, Armand, man. So.
Okay,
Uh,
shout out to you, Armand. We're gonna have to get together and do some work, young man. We're gonna
yeah,
get together to work. I
yeah.
love collabing, y'all.
If you want that promo, man, trust me, we got you over here.
Period. Oh, he ain't playing. He said Flyboy for life.
That's it.
So anybody that's watching, if you have questions, y'all can go ahead and drop them in the comment section. I don't really got a lot of questions tonight because I don't want to bore y'all. We just gonna have fun, okay? So let me ask you this, William, because I do got like maybe two or three questions.
Hey, ask me.
Um,
Keep going. Keep it coming. I got it.
okay. So what inspired you to start Flyboy Entertainment, Flyboy University? What inspired you?
So, my whole life, I saw my dad. You know, my dad, and my mom. What going on, Donna? That's a fly model right there. You need to do it. You need to really, really do it right up on him. But I'm gonna get back to what I was talking about. Um, my mom and dad is the inspiration for everything. You know what I'm saying? They always made sure that me and my sister, whatever we thought we wanted to do, they pushed us. And I remember um, my first grade teacher, Miss Kendrick. She um she had us write a little article, about what do you want to grow up to be, and I still have that article to this day. Um, Mine said that I wanted to work for myself, and that's what I always wanted to do. I saw my dad go to work every day, but he came home and he was a handyman by trade, so he would go work on people's houses and everything, and that really inspired me. Then when I got older, me and my homeboy, he lived right there in Jackson, named Oscar. We threw our first party, made a little money. I was like, okay, this might work, you know, but left it alone for a little while. Then when I revisited that same scenario in my head, it was me, my guy brother that lives in Atlanta, Cortez, and my other guy brother Corey, and we created Flyboy Entertainment in Jackson. And so I took it serious. They took it as the party life. With me, I took it as the businessman. So from that, I looked and saw when I was losing money, I looked and saw, everything that I could do to fix it. And shout out to Joycelyn Mitchell, because with Joycelyn, man, what she did was really big, man. She came to me and she said, "Since you like giving away money, give me some." And I'm like, "What you mean?" And she was like, "I'm gonna help you build your team." And she helped me build my team, and we've been popping ever since. But what came with the clothing was COVID. COVID hit. You can't throw no more parties. What are you gonna do? And I'm sitting on a brand that everybody knows, that everybody rock with, because I rock with them. I've done great business, and so I created Flyboy University clothing from one of my actual parties. To be honest, because I had a party, 3-day party that said "Welcome to Flyboy University." So that was what came with that. So and me being creative, me wanting to see everybody. That's my chief operating officer right there, Trey. What's going on, Trey?
Hey Trey.
So, but when it came to the clothing, I'm just different. I see that people. What up, Amari? She gonna be in the next fashion show wearing the Flyboy University clothing. So, um, I'm different. I see, you see Balenciaga, and just a t-shirt is $100, and people want to wear that and everything. But with me, I put so much effort, I put so much love into my clothing that I want everybody to wear it. That's why you get a t-shirt $20, $25. You get a short set $40, $50. You get the hoodie set 60, $70. You do that because I just want to make things affordable for everybody. So um that's my girl right there, Jessica. That's the OG right there. Jessica helped me with a whole lot. She the first one that made a t-shirt other than me. So I appreciate it. That's my girl too, man. Thank everybody for tuning in. But
Hey y'all.
like I said, it's just me wanting to see that Flyboy on everybody, because I've always wanted to build. a brand. I just didn't want to build a name. So, that's why, the old shirts would say Flyboy is the brand because I knew I had that vision that I was gonna be a brand. So, thanks to everybody that rock with me today, rock with me in the past, and gonna continue to rock with me in the future to make it a global brand that I can leave, for my kids.
Okay. I see you got your people out here. So you said you have a team. So what is it like having a team? Because me, I'm a one man band right now, but eventually I do want to have a team.
So let me tell you, man. So Joycelyn gave me the thought, you know. So when Joycelyn gave me the thought of making a team, her mindset was we need a all woman team and sprinkle dudes in. So I was, at first I'm like, I don't know about this, because the dudes
Yeah.
go, and she showed me, So like I said, I started in Jackson, and then we came to Hattiesburg. I teamed up with a great group of guys, GMB and DJ Icy, and we made another team full of women, and we sprinkled the dudes in. And when we did that, man, it just was amazing to see how hard. No disrespect to the dudes, man. I love my own boys, but like, well,
Don't sprinkle
women
that
are
shade on in there.
go getters. Like
Mhm.
I had the hardest I had the hardest promoting team in Hattiesburg. If you really, if I'm gonna speak on it. I had some of the hardest promoters, man. I had a promoter named Christy. Christy would go grab anybody and just walk up to him. Hey, you come to my party tonight, right? And Nikki, Nikki called herself Nikki Fly Girl. Everywhere she went, everybody knew who she was. I could just keep naming them off, but to have a team is incredible. But also, what I did was I got out with them and promoted. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when I got out there and promoted with them, that let them know that, man, he not only the CEO, but he gonna do the work too. So that made them promote even harder. And like I say, shout out to Jess because Jess showed me a different side of stuff. What Jess showed me was I'm not only a CEO for parties. Jess the one that turned me into the clothing. She went on her own and went and made her own Flyboy t-shirts and would come to the party with her and her friends in Flyboy t-shirts. And so that got the wheels turning and said, you know what, let me do this. And so, like I said, man, it has to be the women. Women are go getters. They gonna show you different stuff and everything like that. So, like it's having a team is amazing. I wouldn't be here without no team. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
you just gotta watch what you do. Watch what you do. Watch who you put in charge of different things. And the way that I went was putting Trey in charge of stuff. Once I put Trey in charge, I was able to go throw parties here, there, everywhere. Then Nikki was able to go throw parties here, there, everywhere, and the Flyboy name started, growing. But having a team is amazing. Everybody needs a team, but you need that team that's gonna be 100 behind you too. So that's why I
Mhm.
said I'm grateful.
I'm working on it. I'm working on
It's
it.
gonna get there. I promise it's gonna get there.
Jessica said your team is a direct reflection of you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Okay, Underground Jams, you said reach out to you. I got you. See Lindsay, see Lindsay Will.
Man, do I? Yeah. You better believe it.
That's my boy.
Man, yeah. Man, look, I've been knowing him, man, 10 plus years.
That's my guy, real solid guy.
So
We clicked
when I say
instantly. Like,
I told you, man, everybody that I ride with, man, they solid. They 100% solid. So I'm not here without everybody, but I'm also not here without the good business that I do. You know, I took
Mhm.
losses, man. Like in Jackson, man, I took some losses. You know, but I appreciate every loss that I took. You know, I got with the guy that do the Nero De Niro. Him. It was him. There was another guy named Tony, you know, and then there was another dude, he got Ace Up Entertainment. Those three, they cultivated me. I had a real screwed up, you know what I'm saying, like screwed up logo. The logo sucked. And so they came to me, they were like, bro, ain't nobody coming to the party, your logo ain't even right. And so, you know, I went and worked on that logo and made sure the logo was good, made sure everything that was around me good, man. So I say, man, I'm thankful for being silent, but I'm thankful for everybody being silent with me too. What's going on, Miss Sullivan?
Fee, we back, Fee. We back, girl. I had to take a little break. I had to get used to that chemo and stuff, y'all. But I'm back. I'm back. We booked for the whole month of August, and I do mean every day of this month.
And we gonna keep you booked. You better believe it. We gonna keep you booked
Yeah, okay. See, Leslie, see, we know somebody in common now. I knew we was friends for a reason.
for a reason.
Myron
For a reason.
says, Myron
Me
said,
and him gonna link up.
yeah, Myron says, seen his clothing line in a fashion show and been in love with it ever since. I cannot wait till this upcoming show to put my outfit on and hit the runway to support him. Yes, girl. Where is it
Appreciate it.
gonna be?
Mobile. It's in Mobile, September 21st. Um, I
Dang.
just I just got done with the flyer. With her new flyer. So I'm gonna drop that new flyer tonight. So hey, get what? I'm finna make something exclusive right now. This right now. Me and De Niro, we gonna have a conversation. We gonna do a bag run of Flyboy collabo, and then I'm
Ooh.
gonna make sure that me and him do a vendor event that ain't nobody seen before.
I'm so mad the fashion show is September 21st because I'm actually booked to be somewhere. I would have loved to come. I've never been to a
Man,
fashion show, so that would have been dope.
it would have been. It would have been. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So you see, see, there you go. You see what Dunn say? 21st, Mobile. He's a great model too. He's a great model. A great
Y'all
model.
have to hit
Myra,
me up so I can get to know y'all.
great model, man. So this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna let you know what I'm gonna do. So Jess, that's my OG brand ambassador. Like that's whenever I got a thought or anything in my head, I'm gonna hit Jess and say, "Hey, I got this thought. What you think?" Because she is 100% fashion. So me and her gonna talk. And what I'm thinking, yes, please play short. I got you. I got you. What I'm thinking is February. So I ain't even put this out. I ain't even put this out. So see, I'm giving you exclusive stuff right now. And I don't even
It's all
supposed to
right. I'm
give you this.
recording it.
I don't even supposed to give you this, but I'm gonna give it to you. So February, I was told to do this. I was told to start focusing on, you know, on some Flyboy stuff. So we gonna focus on Flyboy stuff right now. In February, I want you to bring everything. I want you to go live and everything like that. I'm gonna let Jessica Monique, you see her. I'm gonna let her let me know what I need to do. February we gonna do a lovers and friends fashion show.
Oh, I like that.
We're gonna do a lovers
I
and
like
friends
that.
fashion show. It's gonna be here in the Bird or the coast. I'm not sure where I want to go yet, but we gonna do it. So get ready. Lovers and Friends fashion show. I'm gonna link up with a couple of designers. You already know C Lindsay, you know, he gonna be one of them. So I'm giving you exclusive stuff right now. This is
I'm
stuff you
recording
ain't
it
got,
too.
you know. This is
Uh-huh.
stuff a lot of people ain't even heard of yet. So I'm telling you, you
Mhm.
are the first to hit. So we gonna do the lovers and
Emily said
friends.
she ready to see
Flyboy
the plus size lady stuff.
I got it. I promise to you I got it. I don't play about nothing.
Just I'm
I
talking
don't
about me too. I wanted to say that too, but I didn't want y'all to think I was ghetto on here. But I wanted to say ooh shit too.
man, me and Jess gonna put it on. We gonna do that. We gonna do that lovers and friends
Amari's so
fashion
funny.
show. Yeah. So the way we gonna do it is I'm gonna do it just like we used to do it. That's what I was thinking. See, Lindsay, we gonna do it the way BT did it. We gonna have an artist on the runway while the clothes walking down the runway.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
we
gonna be
doing a
dope.
lovers and friends fashion show, but it's still gonna be a Ripter runway. So we finna turn Mississippi up.
That's
So
gonna
you
be
heard it here
dope.
first. You heard it here first. We finna do something big.
See, Lindsay said he'll do it. He want to be the artist. Hey, Fee said, what city will the
Look,
show be in?
um, it's either gonna be here in Hattiesburg or it's gonna be on the coast. I may do it on the coast because I got some thoughts in my head. But every time I have thoughts in my head, you know what I'm saying, me and Jess kind of clash, so we got to collab on it. But what's going on, Miss Jenkins? How you doing?
Oh yeah, quick commercial break while she on here. This shirt that I am wearing is sponsored by Dreamcatcher Customs, y'all. And of course, it said they not like us because ain't nobody like the Lexi magazine, baby. Okay, period. Get you
My
one.
bad, I forgot. I forgot. Be right back. I got
Go
your
ahead, you
present,
good?
boy.
Go ahead. Amara, that is gonna be fire. And thank you for the shirt, girl. I love my shirts. Just to tell them again, oh, I like that. Blue, my
So
favorite color.
this your shirt.
Oh,
I
I like
told you
that.
I
I'm gonna
had some
wear it
stuff for
too.
you.
Love me
Yeah,
a
I told you I
t-shirt.
had
I'm
some
gonna
stuff
wear
for
it.
you. Oh, you
Thank
better
you. I
believe
love
it.
a
I
t-shirt.
got you.
Just to say, don't give it all away.
Jess, I
And
ain't
she
giving
ain't
out letter
buying
to
because people be stealing. People be
Jess.
stealing.
One thing about it, I like when people steal. I like when they steal so I can go do it better. So it's cool.
I don't.
You can steal what you want to, but I know what to do with it. And plus, like I said, I got Jess on my team. So I got Jess on my team, man. I'm good.
You so humble because I'm gonna tell you now, don't steal nothing I say on here. Don't steal nothing. Don't nobody steal nothing I'm coming up with because I'm at your throat. I'm just playing. I'm just saying. Cause I be seeing people steal my little post. I ain't gonna put you on blast, but don't steal my post no more, sir, ma'am. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm just joking, y'all. Y'all know I gotta get my little 1-2 jokes in.
That's it. Get them in. Pump, pump. Pump, pump.
Open the door. They go, y'all. Come on. You can say hey. Come on. I know that's what you want. They ain't say get in my lap. Say hey. Hey.
What's going on, young bull? You all right?
Yes. Say yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Go ahead now. Let you speak. Go ahead.
That's what
Go
I'm talking
ahead.
about.
It's okay. You can have it. He's something else. Every
Hey,
time I go
he,
live, he
he,
got to show his face. He gonna make sure y'all see him every live.
he a boy. He a boy. He need to. He need to be in front of the camera.
Adrian,
That way
come
he
get
belongs.
Micah. Don't speak to him. Come get him. Adrian, you come get him too. Both of y'all come get him. Y'all can split the shift in half. It's 24 hours in a day. Split the shift. I pay child support, baby. Woo! So, this is a good question, Amari. She said, will you ever do a kids line? I have five Girl, she said I had five boys we ready to support. Girl, you threw me off. Five. I got
Okay,
three I'm
so
ready to throw.
so that's a good question. That's a good question. So, I'm not gonna give too much away,
Okay.
because Jess told me not to give too much away or whatever. But um, my 10-year old, he has his own he has his own line. He had a Fly Kids collection. That's for basically is for 14 14 down. And so 15 and up, my oldest son, my 17-year-old, he has what's called the Flyboy Preparatory Academy. So Flyboy Prep will be dropping. So you got
Okay.
Flyboy Prep dropping, and you got the Fly Kids collection that's dropping. So um, we gonna get you the website. So when I first started this company, I had a website. As soon as I dropped the website, it crashed because it had too much, the bandwidth couldn't withstand it and everything. And so we did it again. It crashed because too many people. So we've been working on the bandwidth and everything for you and everything like that. So what we're gonna do is I'm actually working on creating all of that for y'all. But I kind of like the fact that y'all are able to talk to me. You know, when you want something, y'all are able to get it directly. I mean, you always gonna get it directly from me because I make everything come from my hands. But I like the fact that I get to talk to people, speak to them, and basically a lot of their stuff is a lot of things that I make is just a one on one. You know, you might see the design, but you'll see something different on every one of them. So I like being the way that I am because my clothes are different. So, but I am the website should be. Don't quote me on this and everything like this, but the website should be up and going within the next 2 weeks. So I make sure that everybody gonna have it.
I'm sorry, y'all. If I keep muting my mic, that's because I'm fussing at kids and I don't want to be rude while you talking.
It's cool. It's all right.
Idris said she love to get the site popping.
Oh, you better believe it. It's gonna get pop. I promise
And if I have not spoke to you, hey everybody, thank y'all for tuning in. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. Fifi said, okay, just let me know how I can place an order because I stand on work. Now, Fifi, I'm gonna tell you something. Fifi gonna support. She definitely support a lot of people who has done an interview on this here page. Lord, I
you.
done threw
Yeah.
my comb way over there, including myself. So if Fifi says she buying something, she ain't it. And
Look,
Fifi run a
only
business too, if I'm not mistaken.
what they can do, man. They can always you can always inbox me. You can always go to Flyboy University, to my business page. Um, what I would suggest is go look at the. I'll repost it for y'all. Go look at the fashion show, man. The fashion show had a lot of exclusive stuff in it that I mean I'm still getting asked about, to this day. So whatever you need, you best believe I got it. I do have it in your size. A lot of people, oh, he don't do this, he don't do this. Yeah, I do. Like I do it for what I'm saying, everybody. That's another thing about my collection. I make sure everybody can wear it. I make sure it's big enough for everyone. You know, so I'm not just gonna stop it like XL or anything like that. I don't do that. We go big. Amari. I swear to God, man. Like, um, so being a brand ambassador is a lot, what I'm saying, is a lot of work and everything like that because I'm a cool dude, yeah. I'm a cool dude, but I'm also business. It's also um I'm different. I'm different when I'm in business mode. When I'm just in this type of mode is laid back and everything like that. But when it comes to business, I'm really really focused. Being a brand ambassador requires a lot. Um, I make the clothing, so with me making the clothing, what's going on now? Um, with me having to make the clothing, I expect them to look a certain way. With my head is one way. When they look a certain way, I got it already in my head. So with a brand ambassador, it's always of who I'm choosing. Also, like I say, Jess got a lot to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Because Jess was my first brand ambassador. She's gonna continue to be my brand ambassador. I just hired another brand ambassador, Demarion. So Demarion is the dude's swag is just different. When I saw him, you know what I'm saying? When I saw him, it's just different. You know, he kind of like, he put you in the mind um of one of those good guys that are, how can I put him? He puts you in mind one of those good guys with a nice built body, but he's so laid back and calm. And that's one thing that I love about him. Like I say, man, I love all the models I done met. Donald has to be one of the most outspoken models I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Like Donald, you can put him in a hoodie set, and you can also go put him in a two piece, and he gonna rock that two piece like he rocked that hoodie set. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody that's able to switch up like that and everything. Unfortunately, I don't have the bandwidth for a lot of brand ambassadors at this moment. You know what I'm saying? So the more and more and the bigger that the brand gets, the more brand ambassadors that I'm going to select to wear, photo shoot, everything. So yeah, that's just it. Being a brand ambassador is not, is not something that's easy, especially with the brand. So I mean, that's just it.
I'm trying to make sure. Amira said yes, he is a great model. Thank you, DJ T Money. He said keep doing your thing.
Yeah, yeah. I am appreciate that. Appreciate that.
So let me ask you this before we end this interview in a little bit. But okay, so let's talk about the feature. I featured you, I believe, for the September of 2023 edition. And what was
Yeah,
crazy was when I was talking to you about the interview, it wasn't registering to me who I was talking to. I'm like, so when you said, I was like, oh dang, let me go back and see. And then I was like, oh, he was on the cover. So tell me about that. Like, how did you initially feel being in a magazine?
man, it was different. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You had me spooked because I was like, me, like I told you, man. I'm humble, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm humble, man. I'm like when you was like being a magazine. I'm like, man, I don't do. I'm behind the camera, man. Like that ain't me. So when it was like, I gotta be on the forefront, Um, but what you did was you also brought out a creative side of me of stuff, man. Like my eye was different of what I wanted the models to wear. When I sent you the pictures, that's how I wanted it to be. So it was just different. But you had me spooked. You had me shook because I don't being in front of the cameraman ain't really me. I'm just not getting used to it. I'm getting used to it
Mhm.
because I'm guessing I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to be in the front, instead of being behind the camera. But I'm behind the camera, majority of the time, and that's where I love to be at because I love creating. I love to be, like I said, just behind it. But you did, you did, man. You had me shook. Like, look at Trey. Trey will tell you, like, I don't.
And I get it though because I was like that for a very long time. I tell
Yeah,
people all the time how I got to the point of doing interviews. I was dating this dude at the time. He made me mad, and I had to put that energy somewhere because if I didn't put it somewhere, I was gonna explode on him. So that
right,
same day, I inboxed two of my friends like, "Hey, y'all want to do an interview with me just to give it a test run to see how I do?" And when I
right.
did it and it took off, I was like, "Okay, I can dig this." And I guess the more and more I went live, the more and more comfortable I get. And then I'm a vibe check person. Like if your vibe match mine, we on to something. So
That's it,
eventually
man.
you kind of get over it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's just like the last fashion show. The last fashion show, the lady that did it, Sultry, she told me, she said, if you don't get on that runway and walk, I'm coming in the. She was like, I'm coming in the crowd to come get you. And so I was like, Okay, I guess. And it was like I say, man, it was the start of something. So now, I don't have a problem with being in front of the camera. I don't have a problem with being in front of the scenes and
Hmm.
everything. I always been a people person, but now it's just even bigger. We just gonna do it on a bigger platform of being, people being for the people. So that's just all it is.
Byron said you looked nervous on that runway.
Cause I was, cause I was. I was. I'm not that person, man. I told you, man. I'm behind the scenes, man. When I'm behind the scenes, that's why I feel comfortable. That's why I feel like I'm the quarterback because I can see everything. I can see everything. I can maneuver everything. I know the way things need to be. So being in front is like you on the spot right then. So it's becoming easier. The more and more that I do it. So I had to do it more. But yes, I was nervous on the runway.
Come on, cause you want everybody attention, so I'm gonna let everybody see you. Everybody, this is Micah. Hey, we say hi. I'm Micah, and I want y'all attention today. Say I won't
What
let my
up? What
mama
up?
do her job.
What's going on, youngster?
Emily said no more time to be nervous.
I know. I know. I got to do better. I got to do better. I'm working on that. So I mean, I'm just trying to do, like I say, man. I'm just trying to do it a lot with my nerves. Instead of bottling them up, I'm trying to let it out. But I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna do better.
You got it. You got it. I know I'm nervous all the time. I don't know. I don't know what it is. The only thing I'm not nervous about is line dancing, which is crazy. Adrian said again, Michael, please go to sleep. Go do something. Cause you tripping. This boy done jumped clean out my lap. I thought I dropped him for a minute. Adrian, come get your baby. He mad at me now. He walked off stumping his feet, child. Crazy. So I'm gonna wrap it up, y'all, because I know we all got things to do. And it's hot by house. I need for a lot of y'all. I'm ready to snatch this wig off. I'm just gonna be honest. Today's wig is sponsored by the Raw Bar 601, y'all.
Like that. Like that.
I ain't styling or nothing. It got a little hump. I was in a rush, baby, because Auntie was looking rough, okay? Auntie was looking rough
It's
up
all
in
right.
here.
It cool. It cool.
But I do want to thank you so much for being my first interview to kick back off. I really enjoyed talking with you. This was really fun. And I mean, you had a lot to say. I didn't have to say nothing. I like you.
I
Hey,
mean, man, like I
Tamika.
said, I'm here, man. I'm here, man. Anything you need, just what I'm saying, reach out to me, of course. Um, I love the help. So like I said, we're gonna do something big, man. We're gonna do something big together. Maybe what I'm saying, I know you coming to the Love and Friend Fashion Show. I ain't
Oh,
even worried
yeah.
about it. I
I
ain't
ain't gonna
worried
say
about
I
it. I
can
know you
rep your
coming.
runway, but I can do
You
something.
ain't got
Hey,
to, man. You know what?
hey,
You could be
DJ Big O.
you could be interviewing people. You can interview people. What going on, Big O? What's happening with you? I
Hey,
seen
DJ
Tamika in
Big
there.
O the truth. DJ Big O the
What up,
truth. If
me?
you ain't never been to an event and had him as the DJ, you're missing out. Cause I danced the whole time.
Not the whole time.
My legs gave out. I had to freeze in the middle of the cookout dance and call somebody on the phone for help. Like, hey, my leg done when I bring some Gatorade, come get me. Yeah, that type stuff. Like I was stuck in the middle of the field, baby. Hey,
Donna, I
SSK
appreciate it, man.
Wigs.
Me, I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate everybody tuning in, man. I hope everybody asked me everything they needed to ask. If you didn't, it's cool. You can always reach out to me, inbox me. If you need the clothes, inbox me. If you want to know anything about business, if you want to know, if you want to collab, let's do it. I'm down to collab with anybody. I'm not a
Love
gatekeeper.
a
If you
collab.
don't know something about business, I will help you with the business. So I mean, man, like, okay, okay, we can collab. We can collab, Trees.
Oh yeah,
I
I
make sure
love
we can.
Adrian. Let me tell you, anything custom you can think of, that girl that can do it. She made me a flash, but I don't feel like getting up and go to the back and get it. I'm gonna bring it on tomorrow for the interview. But she made me a flask, y'all. And if y'all know me for real, y'all know one two things. I love a trail ride, and I'ma always have a cup or a bottle or something in my hand, and that flask is just the extra touch, honey. Okay. So my girl do everything custom. She made these shirts for me in under 10 minutes, y'all. I'm not lying. She made me quite a few of them, so I'm gonna be wearing them because I mean nobody is like the legacy. Okay, nobody.
That's it, man. That's it. But I appreciate you, man. Like I said, man, it's been a pleasure to
Yeah.
to just be recognized, man. Like that let me know I'm doing something right. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? Me
sir.
being recognized. So I'm doing something right. I'm gonna keep doing something right. So everybody, y'all hit the like, follow, subscribe, everything. Flyboy University. Y'all go like and follow my page, William Brown. You go to Instagram, it's Flyboy NT. You go to TikTok, it's Flyboy NT, man. We just gonna take over, man. So I appreciate you. Like, keep doing your thing. I'm gonna see you again because we gonna have another, back and forth. This time gonna go back and forth instead of that. I appreciate you, Big O. We gonna collab with you too, bro. Gonna collab with you too. Like everybody, I want to collab with everybody, man. I want to see everybody win. All of us gotta
DJ Big
win,
O.
man.
I'm tell y'all, DJ Big O, the truth. If you can keep me on my feet, I love you long time. Hey, country boy. He said, "What it do, everybody?"
What going on,
Fifi
country
asking
boy?
about. So, William, before we get off, Fifi is asking about Flyboy Entertainment. I don't think she was on when you spoke on that a little bit. Can you hit on that just a little bit one more time?
Um, Flyboy Entertainment started in 2009, Jackson, Mississippi. What y'all know as the old Mr. B's Club Rain. So I started with like I said, a guy that do Nero De Niro. The guy that the other dude that was with him named Tony. The other guy that was with him named Preston. Those three, those three helped groom me, make me into who I'm supposed to be. So, like I said, I started Flyboy Entertainment honestly because I came to Jackson State homecoming. I got tired of spending $100 to get through the door. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing these promoters doing. Made a promotion team thanks to Jocelyn Mitchell. She helped me make the promotion team. Jackson, Mississippi. That's where Flyboy was born. It grew. Came to Hattiesburg. That's where everything started at. So it started up there with y'all.
Okay, okay, okay. Let me make sure I ain't missing nobody. All right, y'all. So thank y'all for tuning in with myself and William Brown. That was a good interview for my first one back. I ain't gonna lie. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of us. We deserve a cookie after this live. So if you make cookies, send
I
us
got
one.
you. That's it. That's it. Send us one. Send us a
And
cookie.
tomorrow, well, I'll post a flyer directly after this live of who we're interviewed tomorrow. It's so many people, and I definitely don't want to say the wrong name. But we got some great people, y'all, and I'm super excited about these interviews. Thank you, DJ Big O. Tony, where them cookies at? Is they the edible cookies? I'm just playing. I play too much, y'all. Look, every time I bring you some, sis, please bring me some. I love chocolate chip cookies or them oatmeal cookies with the little frost stuff on them. I love them.
I'm
Don't bring me
on
them
a man.
unnamed
I ain't
cookies.
really no sweet person like that. I ain't really no
I'm
sweet
not
person,
either,
man.
but I'm not really either. I'm more of like I'm a chip girly every now and then,
I'm
but
a
I don't
chill
really care for
person.
sweets. I love
I'm a
chips
chill
though.
person. Yeah, they can bring some
Oh,
chips.
Country
We'll
Boy
be
said he
good,
got some donuts.
bro. I don't know. I don't know.
Got
He didn't hit the
chips.
spot with donuts now.
He did. What kind of donuts, Country Boy? I'm just curious. What kind of
I'm regular
donuts?
glaze, man. I'm regular glaze.
Cause
Give
I
me the
mean,
regular glaze.
I'm 200, and they say you got to be two something to do something. So what kind of donuts you got? I can add about 2 more pounds to the 200. Yeah. What kind of
Well,
donuts them have?
you
I'm gonna
heard what
wait.
Unc said. Now you heard what Unc Shannon Short said. He said if you ain't 180, you ain't no lady now. So I mean, I'm
Hello.
just saying that
Well,
was
in that
Shannon
case, I'm a
said.
whole lot of lady. I'm 200 pounds. I'm a whole lot of lady. My God. That's a whole lot of lady. That man said regular glaze for the win. Them
That's what
too.
I'm talking
Especially when they
about.
fresh.
Regular glaze. Regular
Ooh, that man
glaze.
said he got some glaze and chocolate ones. I want one of each. Send me the address. I'll take that drive, man. You know what? Now I want some sugarless donuts or something. I don't really care. Krispy Kreme too
Now you
sweet.
want
Don't
some
take my
donuts.
black
Now you
card.
want the donut.
Right.
Nah, man,
Look,
I'm good.
Adrian said, well, damn, I'm a lot of lady too. I'm trying to tell you, if you ain't 180, you ain't a lady. I'm a whole lot of one. Hey, country
I
boy,
like this.
y'all like
This is what it's supposed to be. This is what the podcast is supposed to be. I like that.
for real. I'm so for real. Tony Harris, you're gonna have to give me one of them shows you be doing. I be seeing you on them flyers, y'all. I want to come to some of them shows. Plug me in so I can come get some footage. So I can. I ain't never been to a concert. Let's be real about this. I've never been to a
You ain't never
concert.
been to a
I really want to
concert.
go to. No, and I really want to go to the one that's going on in Utica. I love me some of them people that's on that flyer. So y'all plug
Come on,
me in.
man. Come
I
on now.
promise I'm gonna behave. I'm not gonna embarrass you on stage or nothing.
Look at he said
I'm
he got you, man. He got you.
So baby cry, y'all. So when Yayo made me cry on here like a baby. Oh, I cried. And then when I went to the event, I cried even more. I
Well,
just couldn't
look,
believe my eyes. I was really there.
I told you, man. OG, T Howard, my homeboy. He gonna he got a couple of shows. Highlight him. He gonna bring you in there. I'm telling you. Then
I'm
you
gonna be
already
crying.
had C Lindsay. See Lindsay be doing show too. See Lindsay on a big
Mm-hmm.
show. Matter of fact,
Mm-hmm.
you need to hit him. Tell him make sure he get you a ticket.
Look, me and see Lindsay, we like this. That is my dog. When I say when me and him talk, we talk, and it's like we've been friends forever.
That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the
Come
way it's
on and
supposed to be.
pull up on me. I'm cool for real. Like I really I'm like I need to find sponsors or something, y'all. Cause like I guess I'm getting a little popular, and I say a little popular because I'm really humble and I don't do this to myself a lot. I just thank you and I keep going. Now
Man,
people
you
tell me
need
that
to.
it's a problem that I should pat myself on the back when I
You
achieve
need to.
things. For example, in June, I featured 50 Southern Soul artists. It took me 3 days to write 50 people's stories and layouts. Now, if you know me, you know that I move fast with the magazine. I don't procrastinate. If you send me your stuff today, within 30 minutes to an hour, you're going to have your draft back. Once you approve it, I put it in the magazine, I move to the next story. I have a system. Therefore, I don't get backed up with stories. Like right now, as the people send me their stories, because the magazine drops on the 7th, I go ahead and I get those stories in. Right now, I'm only waiting on one person. Once that one person comes, I can go ahead and drop it. It's done. So I don't procrastinate. I take what I do very serious. I love what I do, and I loved writing all them stories because it gave me insight to so many different people. Hey, TT. I loved her. I loved everybody's story in June. Let me tell you something. Them stories had me crying, some of them. Y'all wrong for that. But I loved them. Yes, baby. I know. Come on, Tony Harris, send it over. I got you. I'm gonna write about everybody, but I love what I do, y'all. But I didn't pat myself on the back. Okay, baby, hold on. I didn't pat myself on the back for that. I was excited about it, but I never once stopped. It was like, ooh, thank you. I didn't do that, or like, dang girl, you did that. And mind you, I had just started chemo. Chemo was whooping me. I
Yeah,
just had moved. It was whooping me, but I got it done. And when I finished it, I was so proud of myself. I was overwhelmed doing it now. Will
you
I ever
should
do
be.
50 people again? Hell no. But
You
we'll break
should
it
be.
up. But I
You
really
should be.
it was
I
fun.
always celebrate yourself, man. That's the one
Yeah.
thing. One thing I think that we don't do enough is at being humble. We don't celebrate ourselves. We don't pay ourselves on the back and say, "All right, you did a good job." I think it's more of, you gotta give yourself self satisfaction. So
Mm-hmm.
you need to do that. Oh, my cousin just texted me and said he didn't have time to get on. My cousin from California. He said he
Mm-hmm.
didn't have time to get on. if this is recorded, can you send me the recording because he wants
You
to
should be
see it?
able to, after this live, you should be able to download it because I did it where you're able to download it as well. It's actually recording. So,
Girl,
like, if you go to recording,
ain't no way you finna let me download this and send it to my folks.
yeah, I'm
You
gonna let
you
y'all
you
send them to y'all.
you
Cause let me tell you, Facebook
you
janky.
amazing.
Facebook janky. All them interviews I did early this year, and I know I did over 50 of them. They gone, like the ones with West Love, like the ones I really loved. Okay, they took them, but it's all right. We can start over again. I remember who all I featured though, and who
I
all I did
appreciate
an
it.
interview with. But yeah, I did. Oh yeah, TT, congratulations on your signing, girl. If you haven't checked her out, William, check out TT Baker. She got some good Southern soul music. Okay, she got a
Of
voice.
course,
It
man.
sounds like heaven.
Yeah, look, I'm just not getting into the Southern Soul. You know what I'm saying? So I'm look, hold on. First of all, um, I was young boy, young boy's manager. So I'm gonna tell you how the universe works. So young boy's manager used to be a part of my team. So him, not to mention um DJ T Lewis, who is y'all already know Lil Wayne DJ. He used to DJ all my parties. Um, then you had it was just the world works in different ways. So I started listening to Young Boy because of him. Then I went from Young Boy to Marcellus the singer. Then of course see Lindsay doing his thing, and then um, it's like it's a couple artists that I listen to. You know, so I'm getting into it. So it's another guy um, named Baby Boy. Baby Boy does like Southern Soul Sundays and everything where he reviews it and everything like that. So you know,
Hmm.
listening, going to Baby Boy page and looking at who he has already listened to and reviewed, that got me into it. So yes, I'm getting more into the Southern Soul. You know, but I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
you
lie,
got to tap
Marcellus is
in.
like I love Marcellus as a singer. Like I'm just saying. So and young guy. I'm sorry,
I'm
young.
trying
Ain't
to
that,
figure out who is my favorite. I love them all. I can't lie. It's not one song I hear and I'm like, I take that back. I ain't gonna say who it is, but it's one artist who need to just pack it up and don't do it no more. But everybody else, I like their music. It's all right with me. I feel like he need to sit up under somebody that's seasoned, like some good fried chicken. Hey,
right,
Denise
right.
Cannon. That's Southern Soul artists too. But for real though, like a lot of these people, their music
Hey, Miss
got
Candy.
potential. They just ain't
Yeah.
taking their time. I think they trying to keep up because everybody in Southern Soul right now, everybody in that hard. And I think they just trying to keep up. Don't do that. We don't want them instant noodles, mashed potatoes ass music, okay?
Uh-uh. You
We
gotta
don't
put
want
some
that.
funk on it, man. You gotta be that thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's me, man.
Yeah.
When it's that, I feel it. You know, like because like I said, man, when Marcellus that country boy love song, that's just it. That just do it.
Hmm.
Cause
Yeah.
he's speaking that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting more into it. And
Hmm.
so, you know, I'm gonna check everybody out.
Wish you laughing, but I'm serious. Their music it sound and tastes like them Cliff Folks chicken. No, baby, I didn't. I'm just gonna be real. I can't get down with that, baby. I need my music to be good. When I'm cooking, I need the music to be so good to me that I season my food right. Like that's the type of music I
Now
like.
that's something right there.
I'm trying to tell
That
you,
is
you in there
something.
dancing and you seasoning and you tasting it. Yeah. I
So let
mean,
me ask you. I gotta ask you something.
okay.
So you from up there in the Jack. So you was around when Look was popping. What you think about Look? Uh-uh. No, come on. I don't do that. What you think
I
about it?
mean, yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm like a big fan, but mm, don't mean no harm. So I'm gonna be real.
Yes.
I
This
like
is
it.
thing you
I
gotta
like
be
it.
real about it.
I'm being honest. I like it, but it's just not. You get what I'm saying? It's not me.
Okay, it ain't you. So
It's
it
not
ain't you.
me. Can you go on?
Right. I'm just asking, you know what I'm saying? Look my homeboy. Like I love look.
No, I'm not gonna say I don't love it. It's not me. So I'm gonna be real. I'm old, old. When I say we see you, baby, bye bye. I'm old, old. When I say old, I'm like 1920s old when it comes to stuff like that. Like I like
Okay.
old stuff.
Got it.
So
Got it.
um when it comes to music, for example, I love the OJs. I love the
Love
Temptations.
the
I
OJ.
like stuff
Love
like
the
that.
OJ.
Teddy Pendergrass. I love this. I can listen to Teddy Pendergrass sing all day to me. I go to sleep to his music, wake up to it. I could cook clean to it. I could beat somebody up to it. All
Okay.
that. I love old school music. Now,
So we can
when you
vibe.
start,
We can vibe. We can vibe. Like I love Teddy P. I love the
yeah,
OJs. Temptations. I love them. But now I also love recognition. I also love recognition from Jackson.
I never heard of them.
You ain't never heard
Okay,
recognition?
let me clear this up. Don't take my black card, y'all. Don't take my Jackson card. Let me be real. I'm not originally from Jackson, Mississippi. I moved here in
Okay.
2005 after Hurricane Katrina. Okay?
Ah,
I was born in Detroit, Michigan, December 23rd, 1991, to my
the
mom
D.
and my crazy dad. But my grandmother ended up getting custody of me when my mom died when I was 3. So when my mom died, my grandmother moved us to New Orleans. So that's the type of culture and things I grew up around. I can't tell you
You
nothing about
oh,
up north
okay.
besides,
You grew up around
Motown,
Bounce.
something like that. Yeah. So
Okay.
like what's that boy name? The dude, the song Hula Hoop. He used to be my neighbor here in Jackson. The guy that used to sing Hula Hoop.
Yeah,
Lucky that passed away.
yeah,
Like he used to stay next door to us. We used to listen to him write his music and stuff. He used to just be tripping out with it. So when Hula Hoop became a big thing, I'm like, people really like that song. Like, okay. But it was just something he was just playing around with. We kids outside and we just
right.
having fun. But it was big for him. So I mean, it just times are different now. Like back then, I probably would have got down to something like that. Now I could be in a club, and if you playing anything outside of blues or something, I ain't really with it. I'll be like, I
I
feel
can
like
feel
I'm
you.
out of place. I feel like I like holes in the walls.
But
That's
that
what I
because
like.
you get that because with the older, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
with me, I'm older. It's certain stuff that I'm like, nah, I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? And then it's certain stuff that I'm like, all right, let's go. But more times than not, I'm listening to Tank. Tank is like my favorite artist. You know.
you
Um
nasty. You like Tank.
first of all, let's clear the air. You ain't gotta be nasty to like Tank. Tank has a lot of good music from
Hey,
his
I
first
only listen to
album
the
all the way to
nasty
this.
stuff.
Tank didn't start getting nasty until like his third album.
Hey, that's the
The
one I must have heard. Then
first album he was asking you, please don't go. The
oh, I
first
was gonna
album he was
leave.
telling you about his wedding song. Like, come on, man,
I'm
we're
gonna
not
have to
gonna
go
do.
back and listen to some of that
Please
Tank you
do,
talking about because
please
I've
do,
only
because
heard the nasty
you done
stuff.
gave him a bad rap.
No, I mean I ain't say he was a bad artist. I just said he nasty. He ain't Squirt Kelly nasty, but he nasty. Now Squirt Kelly, you nasty, and I
Right,
like that for you. I love that for you, but you nasty, young man. But yeah, he ain't like Squirt Kelly nasty, but he about like he borderline nasty.
boy, he
But I
borderline.
love Tank. I love the music I've heard about Tank. I love it.
Yeah,
See,
Tank is amazing.
Emily, I like you. We friends. We best friends. See,
Look at him.
I love them real nasty. Real. I'm talking about real.
Man, stop it. Tank is that guy, man. Like,
Tank
yeah,
said he ain't coming back to Jackson, Mississippi because they blew him the
bro,
last time.
he's not. He's not. I was at that concert.
Hot
That was
mess.
that was a mess. That was a mess. Like, that was a mess. That's all I can say. It was a mess.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Adrian said me too. Y'all see y'all something else on this live. Don't y'all get on here cutting up because y'all know I cut up back.
What you mean? Ain't nobody cutting up. I'm just saying. What I was saying,
Oh,
I
they
was
talk
at.
about no, they talk about they like I'm nasty.
Oh, y'all
So
can
let me
have it.
ask you this. Let me ask you this, William. Are you single? It's a yes or no. Is you in a situationship? No. You're
So
married, you're
here's
divorced, you're
so
separated, you're trying to figure it out. It's
wow,
complicated.
wow, wow. Well, you know what? I did go through a divorce. I went through an ugly divorce. Real ugly divorce. But I can say that I am not on the market. You know, because I knew
Y'all
that
heard
question
that,
was
ladies?
knew
Him
that
not on the
question was
market.
coming. I knew that question was
It
coming.
wasn't gonna come, but it just came to my head. And I said, why not? But you know what? I be the same
I'm
way when
not.
people ask me,
I'm not, man. I'm good. I'm good over here.
well, to all the single men on here, I'm single. What's up? I'm just playing.
See what I'm saying?
I
Knew
am
where that was
single
going.
though. I'm just playing though. But I am single though. But I wasn't saying that towards you. I just was asking the question in general. But
No, you was
yeah.
asking the question. You was asking the question everybody on there wanted to know. You ain't got to do that. It's
I
fine.
mean, I'm
I get
asking
it.
what the masses is afraid to ask. I'm gonna ask that question every time because you'll be surprised. This is not. I'm not lying, y'all. You'll be surprised. I'll do a live, and directly after the live, my phone will be, and they be like, do you know if that man is single or not, or you know if that lady's single?" I'm like, "Why y'all didn't ask me on the live?" Asian, I'm
But
not
you know
doing
what?
nothing to
You know
get in
what? I
trouble.
think.
I
I
just,
think was. I think What's happening these days is a lot of people are a lot of people scared of the rejection. They scared of rejection of, okay, I don't want to ask when somebody else can ask. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't want to ask her, somebody else can ask her. You know, I mean, I think that these days what's wrong is just a lot of questions that's not being asked that need to be asked. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with asking a question, and it's also ain't nothing wrong with what I'm saying knowing what you got going on and don't cross the line. I think that's
right.
where people blur lines at because they you know
What the
they like,
black
okay,
rule
I
mean?
got this going on, but I can blur the line a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think that's what's wrong. You know what I'm saying, with people blurring lines. Don't blur lines. If you're gonna do what you're gonna do, just go ahead and be upfront and honest. My daddy always told me, just don't, whatever you do, always be upfront and honest, because 9 times out of 10 the woman thinking the same thing. So only thing you
Mhm.
have to do is just be straight up and honest, and then don't ever take someone's choice away.
Mm.
If you don't take their choice away, you never know where you're gonna go with that. It could end up being that you need. I tell everybody, you need a partner. You need a helpmate, not a hurtmate. When you get a helpmate, that helpmate is gonna do everything in the world to make sure you happy, to make sure you push, to make sure that everything about you is on the up and up. And then you're gonna do the same thing to that person. But it's a lot of people out here that they get hurt mates. And the hurt mates is the people who come in and they take, they don't give, and then next thing you know, at the end of the day, they leave to go elsewhere, and then you the one that's stuck. So,
Mhm.
I think that the first thing that everybody needs to do is just be honest with everybody. Because once you honest, if the girl if she wanna deal with you, she gonna deal with you. If the dude wanna deal with you, he gonna deal with you. If you honest, just don't take their choices. You know what I'm saying? They choices away. Because if you go in
Mhm.
with just that wrong mindset, because she giving you exactly what you want at that time, and you don't want her to
Mhm.
go give it to no other dude, that's what her to do. That's what her to do. To do the, we'll, and I'm guilty of it. You know what I'm saying? I can't even lie about it. In my past, man, I'm guilty of a lot. I'm guilty of wanting that girl to just be there with me and I don't want her to get that away to nobody, but I go do everything in the world. And then as I got older, I learned about it. I learned about not taking somebody's choice away. I learned about trying to just, what I'm saying, I learned about women having the same thoughts that I got. A lot of women don't, and I found this out too. A lot of women don't want to be in a relationship. A lot of women want to be what they want to be, and they want to move on. You know what I'm saying? They want to chill with you for a second. They don't want you to try to lock them down because they ain't gonna try to lock you down. They want you and them to vibe, have a nice little vibe. Don't get no feelings about it. Move on.
Hmm.
But then you got a lot of dudes that don't understand that. They don't get it. Tony know what I'm talking about. We called him
He's
dude
so
Timber.
funny to me. He been tripping out this whole life. But you know what? You preaching up in here, Reverend Brown. I ain't lying to you.
No, it's just
And nothing you
you
saying is a
you
lie.
go
It's
through
all
stuff.
true. Because I
Yeah,
dealt with a
you
guy
go
like
through
that.
stuff. You go through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I was fortunate enough to see what love was. You know, like my mom and dad have been married, 43 years. So I was fortunate enough to see what it was, and I tried to do the same. Fortunate for me, I was able to get gone from a situation, but at the same time, I didn't marry my helpmate. You get what I'm saying? I had to learn, and I learned it through looking at my parents and also therapy. That's another thing that a lot of us don't think we need. You know, when I started going to therapy, man, the world opened up. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say the world opened up. What's love got to do with it? Sometimes ain't got nothing to do with it. To be real with you, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes it ain't about love because you can love a person more than they love themselves. If you love somebody more than they love themselves, they ain't the person you need to be with. Because you gotta
Mm.
love you first. They gotta love them first. And then as y'all love each other and you love oneself, that's when you become a helpmate and not a hurtmate. But you can't be with somebody that don't love themselves because I mean, what you gonna do? You gonna hurt yourself? Because that's the only thing you gonna continue to do is hurt your own self. So yeah, that's why I tell people, man, like, have we paid a collection plate? No, I just think, man, to be honest with you,
If
I just,
y'all just want to give away free money, the doors of my cash app is open. I'm
I
just
know,
playing.
right? I know, right?
But no, you dropped some good gems. Cause, for example, the hurt mate, I dealt with that in a relationship. He wanted to take so much from me. He didn't like me getting attention. He didn't want people to notice me. He would do things like rip up my clothes, tear up my wig, stuff like that to keep me from going out. Beat me up, stuff like that. It was weird. Steal from me, all type of stuff, and then would try to manipulate you with some manipulative type crap, and that don't work for me. So, like, I was
Right.
so glad when God made a way for that person to get out the way, because they would really play like me, the type of person I am. I'm very strong, but I never forget what you say to me. And even though I don't act on it right then, it's still replaying in my
It's
mind.
still there.
And as it's replaying in my mind, I may feel like it's not affecting my self esteem, but every time I notice it does. Or
Right,
I can
right,
get up in the morning and I look in the mirror and I feel like I don't look good unless I got a wig on because I don't let you tear me down so much type stuff. You get what I'm
right,
saying? So
right.
I'm in the healing phase where I'm learning to love and accept myself for who I am and be myself. And that was another thing. I couldn't be myself with him. Me being how I am right now was too much for him. It was too
Now
much.
you got to,
Too much
man. You
fun for him was too much.
you gotta be you have to be yourself. You can't be someone else around anyone.
Hey Ty.
You have to, like I said, man, you have to just continue to work on yourself. Like I tell people, man, therapy is what got me through. And
Mhm.
I'm glad of the therapist that I had, but that I have. Like the first day I went into her, she told me, she said, I hear everything you saying. If you ain't gonna do the work, don't come back. She said, I ain't even
Hmm.
gonna take your payment. And
See,
she
that's the
didn't even
type of
take my
therapist I
payment,
need.
you know. And so when she did that, it started opening doors and it started opening my mind and I started being, 100% better, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, don't have if you don't have if you don't have no helpmate, and the thing is a helpmate ain't always gotta be, oh well, this gonna be my girlfriend, this gonna be my boyfriend and everything. What I want to say is, I think that a lot of people get too caught up on a title. My sons are not able to have girlfriends because I help them to see that if you got a girlfriend, then you got a responsibility. You in school, you ain't got time for no girlfriend. You can't have friends you want to, because guess what? As soon as you don't call, your friend don't have your. If your friends start going off about something, guess what? It's okay because y'all just friends. When you cross that line to girlfriend, you have the obligation. And once you have that obligation, she has the right to get mad about a lot of things. So she got a right to get mad you ain't called. She got a right to get mad that you said that you was gonna come see her. She has the right to do that. But if you don't do that, you don't have to worry about it. And I think that's what it is these days. Everybody get caught up on a title. A girl get with a dude, and the first thing she say is, "Oh well, so what are we now?" Like, man, this just first date. What you mean? Like, what?
Right.
What are we
Hey,
like,
but
man?
these men do that too
I,
because
I,
I'm gonna be real with
I
y'all
was
because
gonna
I'm gonna
say
be
men
real.
too. I ain't saying just women. I'm just, I was speaking from me,
Yeah,
but
cause y'all men.
men and
Yeah.
women both. They like, what are we? But like I said, it just goes back to what I was saying. If everybody keep it straight up, everybody
Yeah.
keep it honest, whatever you want to do, if y'all come to that agreement, y'all came to that agreement. Don't try to
Right.
push that agreement no other way. That's just what it is. If
Right.
that'll be, what, that's what your podcast, you need to create that podcast, speaking like this.
For
Because
real. Cause
a
I
lot
got
of
a lot I
people,
could talk about.
they need to hear your story. They need to hear my story. They need to hear a lot of other people's story. You know what I'm saying? So if you created a podcast like this, that'd be a hell of fire content.
You
That's
can
all
go
I'm
ahead
saying.
and consider it done. I have it done by tomorrow and be sending it to you. I'm just that type of person. Don't give me no business
Look,
idea. You
so
better
if you want to
ask
have,
about
look,
me.
I tell you what, if you want to do this, we'll have the relationship podcast.
I'm for
We'll do
real.
it.
I would love to
Okay,
do that.
once
I'm
a
see,
week.
look, Tony said he wanna tell I could tell y'all some stuff you be like, ain't no way.
Look, once a
Okay?
week. I tell you what, once a week, we'll have a relationship podcast, and we'll pull somebody on here that they can tell their story. How about that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, y'all go grab that. Oh yes, go grab that.
Oh, I get that. I got you, Tony. I got you. But yeah, we'll
Oh
do
yeah.
that. I mean, I know, we got off on a tangent and everything, but I'm glad we got off on a tangent because us
Mhm.
getting off on this tangent helped us create something else.
Yeah. I told you I'm a
So
vibe catcher. I catch vibes.
yeah, you got to, like I said, everybody got their story to tell, man. And that story,
Yeah.
they story is different, man. You know what I'm saying? And everybody can learn from everybody. It's just honest therapy. It's honest talk, honest therapy. No hold bar. We not gonna name, what I'm saying? We not gonna sit here and talk about nobody. We here to just listen to what everybody gotta say, talk
Yeah.
about that, and open the door. So there you go. Me and you just created a podcast. You
Yeah.
said you gonna get on it. Get on it.
Consider it done. It's nothing hard to
What?
do.
You
Look,
know
we got
what? Then
our first guest. Look, we
I
got
tell
our
you
first
what.
guest. Oh,
What's his
Ty
name? I'm
said
gonna go.
she wanna follow you.
Oh, William Brown. You can go follow Flyyboy University on Facebook. That's the business page. So yeah, you can follow that. But yeah, we gonna create that. I'm gonna let you create it. I'm gonna create the flyer,
You need to come up with a name too. I ain't good with that. Don't ask me what standing on business came
Man,
from.
look,
It came from
the
me
name ain't
outside
nothing.
fighting
I got you.
somebody. It
I
came from me fighting somebody in real life, and I just decided to stand on business behind it. So,
look, I got this. I'm gonna create the name. I'm gonna create the name. I create the flyer and everything, and we can stream it like this.
that's so
Like
crazy.
I want the personal page. So no.
And for
So
real though, if y'all not following Ty, y'all go follow her. She is the truth at what she does. All you gotta do is go on her page. You see all her work. She's immaculate.
let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna follow up, man. Flyboy University, William Brown. So William Brown is my personal page. Flyboy University, the business page. But man, look at it. We done created something. Ain't that crazy?
hmm
Ain't that
Hey,
crazy?
I like that, Tony. I like
Hey,
that.
Tony, I like that. We gonna do that. We
Yeah,
gonna do
I
that.
like that.
We
Cause
gonna do
that's
that.
really a lot of people need to heal, and I really believe that. Cause I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm
But
very
that's the
transparent
thing,
on
man. You
this.
know the saying, hurt people. That's the truth.
hmm
That is the truth. You got a lot of hurt people that get out of something that was completely toxic, and they'll go into something and make that person toxic too. So you know what I'm saying? It is before you get into anything, man. You gotta heal yourself. So man, I'm like I'm with this. Let's do it. I'm glad I came on here. I'm glad I was able to be your first guest
Okay.
that that came on here. We created it. Tony say he the first guest. So what day do you look? What day do you want to do this? What day
I'm
do
gonna
you want to
send you
do?
my I'm gonna send you my
Send,
schedule
yeah,
because
send me the
I'm
schedule.
really booked up. I think I have like maybe 4 days in this month. I'm not booked, and I took them 4 days off myself. I don't know if y'all can see the picture back there, but the month of August goes to my grandmother. She died 3 years ago after receiving the COVID shot, so I celebrate her in August, and that's
Oh,
why I decided to
condolences,
start it back.
condolences.
And that's why I got on this lavender shirt. So
Oh yeah,
that's something I'm trying to heal from too because I actually witnessed everything. So
yeah,
that's something I'm trying to heal from and I feel like it's time to heal. So that's
yeah. We're
something.
gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it all. Look, we'll start in September. Okay, we'll start in September.
Yeah,
Let me
because
get
I ain't
let
got
me
enough
get
for September.
let me get everything together. We'll do we'll pick one day a week. One day a week, we're gonna pick anybody that need to talk about it, that need to do some, need to do some therapy and everything like this. Like I said, we are not licensed therapists, people. We just want you to
Uh-uh.
just talk about it and like I said, man, get through it because this right here is just it needs to be talked about. Stuff needs to be discussed and everything. I couldn't help but go on a tangent. You know what I'm saying? When I get to thinking about that and everything, get to thinking about how people just don't keep it. You gotta keep it a book.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
That's
y'all
so true.
be truthful. Women know within the first 10 seconds they see a dude they want to do. They know what they want. So if
And
you
I'm gonna
want
tell
to,
you, I'm sorry.
if
I'm gonna tell you.
if you want to friend him, you wanna or
Mm-hmm.
you wanna make him your dude.
Yep.
And the one you want to make your dude, you know what? I heard a podcast and a girl said something and it made me laugh. She said the dude pulled up to her house with roses, right? She said she came to the door, opened it. He said, "Hey, how you doing?" She said, "Fine." Walked right past him. She went to his car. He opened the door. She got in, looked at him funny. He drove. He closed the door. He drove. They went to the restaurant. He got out, turned. Next thing
Mm-hmm.
you know, he pulled the door open. She said she jumped in her group chat with her girls and was like, "Hey, this nigga corny."
Mm.
Guess what she ended up realizing? The girls in the group chat say, "What did he do?" She said, "He bought me flowers. He opened my door. He pulled my chair out at the restaurant. He slid it back in. He paid. We went back to the house. He tried to do nothing." She said he corny.
Nah, he
Excuse my
respects you.
excuse my language. She said that's when she realized that she wasn't shit
Yeah,
because everything she had asked for was right there in that dude, and she didn't want it.
just retarded. Tony
You
said
get
he
what
do
I'm
all
saying?
that, y'all.
So, I mean, like I said, man, we have to know that what we ask for, if we ask for it and we get it, we have to accept it. If we don't accept it, it's on us. If we do accept it, it's because of what we ask. And then we gotta not try to make it hard for that person. We gotta just go ahead with the flow, like you said. If you go with the flow, everything will ride. If you don't go with the flow, that's when it get bumpy. So I mean,
That's
that was
right,
a
Lady
girl that don't
J.
know how to embrace
Make her add some
or
cup
treat a real
noodles.
man. Sound like a
Make her add some cup noodles with them Viennas and a bottle
she
of
said
water.
sound
Cause
like she cooked hyenas and rice. You right.
oh,
It do sound that way.
look, I didn't see the rice part.
It do sound that way. But the girl
Like
did, man. She said
I'm gonna be
that was
so
true.
honest with y'all. In my okay, I'm gonna be real. So like when I was growing up, I was into looks alike, like looks alike. And that was because back then I felt like I was all that. I was a little thin little son. I was looking good, feeling great, feeling fine. And I was a looks type of girl. Now, it was this boy, he was a Marine. He was supposed to be training me to be a Marine. So he was helping me to pass the test and also pass the
Right,
state test at school. Well, he would come, my grandma would allow him to come over to the house, long as she can watch. And he would tutor me because she was an apostolic woman. That's a story for another day. But he would tutor me, and when he helped me pass both the tests, she allowed me to go on a date with him. Now I'm telling her, I'm like, I'm not going on no date with that ugly ass boy. I told her just like that. Like I was getting in trouble a lot because I would cuss because I didn't want to go with him. And the very first date I went with him blew my mind. Now I was 19 at the time. He opened the door for me. He took me out to eat. We went to the reservoir. Like we was on some chill type stuff, and he did not try. He never once. The whole time he was trying to get to know me, he never once, notated that he wanted to do anything outside of what we was already doing.
right,
So
right,
one day
right.
we was on the phone, and I guess from him spending so much time with me, he began to get feelings for me. And me, I'm still stuck on the fact you ugly, and if I ever decide I want to do that with you, I got to put a paper bag on your face. That was my mentality.
Wow.
I'm just being
Wow.
honest. So one day we was on the phone just chopping it up, and he hit me with the "I love you." And when I tell you, it seemed like the whole room just stopped spinning or something. And like for 3 days straight, I couldn't say nothing. My girl was like, "Why you not talk to him? He telling me you're ignoring him because he told me he loved me." And I couldn't understand why he loved me because at that time I was trying to figure out, did I even love myself? I had low self
Right,
esteem. I had been through
right,
so much trauma in my life
right,
that everything just made me feel like nobody loved me. That's why as I got older, I would always feel like nobody loved me, nobody cared for me. Then I get with a dude and think that dude love me. He really don't either. But this boy, that Marine boy, he really loved me, and I took advantage of him. Not at first. It was towards the end when I decided to do that with him, and it was trash. I ain't gonna lie. And I started dogging him after that. But as a man, he was the perfect man. It just that area was a problem for me. But now that I'm older, I mean that's still a problem for me because I
I
need
was
you to
gonna
have some.
ask. I was gonna ask because I was gonna ask. Is it a problem? Could you
You
learn to
got to
get
have.
over
Let
it?
me tell you something. You got to have stamina messing with me because if you
Well,
give me
they
two,
make
three
stuff for that
minutes,
now.
let me
I
tell you
mean,
something. I don't
they
want.
got the honey, they got the Viagra, they got a lot of stuff now. They
Let me
they
tell
got a
you
lot of stuff they
something.
make.
Let me tell you something. I don't like no man that do all this, and then when you give them the opportunity, they give you two pumps and a swirl. I need more than that. And it be the
Wow.
real nice looking men that want to give you them two pumps and a swirl. And if you can't swim, don't get in. Okay? He didn't hit. That's right, Candace. He didn't hit nothing right. He didn't hit nothing but the doorknob on his way out the damn door. That's what he did. But he
But
was a
look,
good
you
man.
can
He was
you can
great to me.
yes, but you can teach him though. Can't you
I
teach him?
tried. I tried. He wasn't catching on. I don't know if it was. I don't. And then I wasn't attracted to him. My body.
That's what it was. The
I'm
attraction. You
just
weren't
being
attracted.
real. He was a
You weren't
good man to
attracted.
me. I didn't want for nothing. I went on the best trips. I remember when I brought him to the church gala, and everybody was like, "This crazy ass girl got a Marine." Like people couldn't believe I pulled the Marine. They weren't worried about how it was looking. They looking at all them stars and rank on them. I promise you, I would have married the dude. I probably would have had him a kid just for the check, but I was not attracted to him. I love the way he treated me. I love the way he took care of me. But I could not stand to look at him. He would try to kiss me, and it was almost like I would throw up a little bit. And I just turned my cheek.
Wow.
And my grandma
You
was
know
like, "You
what,
don't like
man?
him?"
And
And I said,
y'all
"No."
talk about men ain't
That's how
nothing.
I was.
Women ain't nothing either. Y'all are very superficial. They talk
Exactly.
about how
When
men.
the
They talk
attraction
about
got to
men
be there.
superficial.
And if the
Like a lot
attraction
of
ain't
men
there,
are
we gotta have
superficial.
some type of chemistry. I want to be able to love you for more than you spending your money on me. I'm just being real.
I
Cause
mean,
when
that's
I
real.
love,
That's
I
real.
love. You
Right,
get what
right,
I'm
right.
saying? If I love you, I love you. Like it was a guy I was talking to the other day. I just told him from the door. I said, "Look, I'm a grown woman. Whatever other women may be offended of you saying, I'm not that woman because we're grown. So if you come at me and say, look, I looked at your picture and it just made me instantly want to do that. If I want to do that with you, guess what we gonna do? We're gonna do that. But just
I
leave it
mean, that's
at
what it's
that.
supposed to be. Like I
Just
said,
leave it
it's
at
supposed
that.
to be
Your
whatever you
intentions
want to
was
do.
to do that. Your intentions wasn't to get to know me. So don't try to get to know me after I give you the water part, because that's not gonna happen. You got what you wanted from me. Now this is a conversation we can have all day because I got some stories for. And I'm gonna be real. Like since I started the podcast, there's a lot of men out of interview, and right after the interview, they're in my inbox. If you got a wife, stay out my inbox because I'm gonna tell them. I had an incident where it was a young man in my inbox. A Southern Soul artist was in my inbox, and I went to an event. He had his wife with him, and it took everything in me to keep my damn mouth shut.
Please do.
The whole
Please do.
doggone event, I'm just looking at him like,
Okay, we didn't look. The relationship podcast. We
it's
gonna have to
coming
re.
soon.
We gonna have to name it something else because we can't name it right there. Tony, I'm sorry, we can't name it. We can't name it that. We can't name it that.
Look,
We
Ty
can't
said,
do
"Hey,
that.
we could." I'm sorry, Ty. He didn't even have the common sense to even to even. He was so stuck on trying to impress me. He first off, he still stayed at home with his mama. That was a problem because he had a curfew. I didn't have no curfew, and my grandma was apostolic. Okay. Number two, it just wasn't there. I couldn't have lived with him or nothing. I would have divorced him after I got the first 5 checks. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay. All right, look,
All right,
look,
y'all, we gone.
look. We gonna work on the podcast. We gonna work on the podcast. Tony gonna be the first one we gonna have on that podcast, but it is not gonna be called what he called it because we gotta go with all of that. We gotta
I
go with
might need
all of
some
that.
treat. I'm gonna have to use. I'm gonna have to get high as a kite before that live. And yes, I'm legal to smoke it while y'all on here judging.
Look, ain't nobody judging you,
I'm just joking.
okay? Because you gonna have that, and I'm gonna have mine over here.
Candace said
So,
not the mom. Nigga.
girl, stop it. See
But
what
let
I'm
me tell
saying?
y'all one
You see
last
what we done
thing.
started. You see what we done started.
And look, one last thing. I'm so glad I didn't take it further with him because he ended up getting injured when he was, I guess, on duty or whatever with the Marines. And he in Korea, and he ended up messing up his knee. And he went loco after that. Like he killed somebody doing a DUI, all type of stuff. Like he went crazy. So I dodged a bullet
Yeah,
or
you
two.
did.
All right, y'all. So look, she said I sure like judge might hit that joke with you. Come on, everybody, come to my house, smoke session. Y'all want my address? Listen, but I want to thank y'all for tuning in with me and William. I know we got all the way off, so but this was a good live, and I'm glad I recorded this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and laugh at myself because I be saying some crazy stuff.
Look, me too. Me too. I promise you I am. But look, I'm gonna
So
work on you gonna work on your side. I'm gonna work on my side. I'm gonna shoot you some names. You tell me which one you like, and then we just gonna September. We gonna start the podcast.
yeah, so y'all be looking out for that because we coming. And thank y'all for tuning in on the Standing on Business podcast. I'm your girl Shannon Goat. You got William Brown here. Until next time, peace and trees, baby. Because that's what I'm finna do. Trees. Bye, y'all.
All right, I'll let you.